All right, it's already 8:16 p.m. So we've waited here for like 16 minutes, or rather, I would say 15 minutes. So we kick off immediately. So yesterday we treated SMC strategy. I mean, breaking it down. We broke it down very, very well, and I was able to discuss with you guys how it's been done and then how you can learn and understand things in it. All right. Now, today, I don't know if you guys can hear my voice. If you can hear my voice, see what I want you guys to be doing here. If you can't hear me well, or if you just keep on, if I ask question, you can drop a comment on the chat or you react. You can simply react so I can see your reactions popping up on my screen. Okay. Let me be sure that you guys can hear me, and also let me also be sure that I'm communicating with, gentle men and then gentle ladies here. So let's go. Can you guys hear me? Kela Nation, yes, yesterday class has a recorded video, but my collaborator here is yet to upload. I think he's yet to upload it on my state on his YouTube channel. Okay. Last night we uploaded it, but there was a mistake on it, so you have to take it down immediately. You have to take it down immediately. But I don't know today again when he's back. I think he's somewhere right now, but when he's come back, he would definitely upload it 100%. So before I begin, I welcome those that are here. Now, pay very much attention. I'll be starting off immediately. I won't stop till we are done. So before that, I asked, okay, first of all, I'll be analyzing BTC. Then after that, yesterday we dropped BTC and Euro USD. So after BTC, I'll be analyzing Euro USD. But first of all, I'll start off with Bitcoin. So let me begin now. So remember what I told you guys about the higher time frame, and then so like I said, hmm, I said I'll be using, please mute your mic. Melin, I beg, mute your mic. I think your mic is on. uh Thank you. God bless you. All right. So let's begin. I said yesterday regarding our time frame, I want to emphasize more on that. If you go to the group, I've already explained it. And if you're here yesterday, I told you guys that from time frame, using the top-down analysis on SMC strategy, you analyze from daily time frame down to the 4 hour time frame, down to the 2 hours, 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, and then down to 15 minutes, which is your entry time frame. All right. I already explained that yesterday on our classes. So today is total practical. Like then today again, I said I'll be starting off from yearly time frame. Now, whenever I'm talking,
Hmm? When you are going,
please, I don't like this. I don't like this distraction. Can you please mute your mic? Thank you. uh So now, Jesus, I just forgot what okay. When I'm talking about time frame, always know that when I say something about time frame, always know that one candle is that actual time frame I'm talking about. Now, for example, this is a daily time frame. Look at this point. This is a daily time frame. Now, this daily time frame, what does it mean? It means that one candle here, it means one candle here, one candle is just a whole day. It's for the whole day. So now if I want to know what happened on BTC throughout today, this is it, this current candle now. You can see today on BTC was totally bearish. I believe you all can see that is totally bearish. Same thing when I say 4 hours, it means the past 4 hours, BTC was bearish. All these candles are what? And the hour that you put it, I mean the time frame for each of the time frame. So whenever I make mention of time frame, know that it's at that particular time frame I'm referring to, and each time frame, one candle is the number there. For 15 minutes time frame, same thing. It means for the past 15 minutes, sorry. It means for the past 15 minutes. Okay, now for the past 15 minutes, BTC, this is the candle. The current 15 minutes running up now, this is it. And you can see the timer from here. You can see the timer from here. So now that is how all this works. Now, starting off from our top-down analysis, I'll say I will be starting with from the yearly time frame. Yeah, I think I made mention of that. I'll start from the yearly time frame so that you get to understand. And yearly time frame is 12 months, bar. So this is it. Clicking on the 12 months. Now, what does this mean? It means that for the past 12 months, this year, throughout this year, BTC have been bearish. Throughout this year, from January till date 2026, BTC have been giving us this particular bearish candle, meaning that BTC have been bearish. Now, last year, this was what happened on BTC. BTC got to its all-time high last year, which is this point. Please, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm having a bit of network glitch here. Can you guys please hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me very well? I need the reactions. If you can, please comment on the chat or give me a reaction so that I'll know. Okay, okay. No problem. I've seen it. Now, back to what we were saying. I said this particular year, Bitcoin have been bearish. Remember, this is a yearly time frame, which is 12 months. All right. So it means throughout this year, Bitcoin have been bearish. Then for last year, which is 2025, Bitcoin got to its all-time high, which is this point here, creating what I call the buy side liquidity. The buy side liquidity. Now, this is the actual point where the buyers did their business. Okay, well, that's not for now. So I'll have to clean it up. So this is for last year. BTC created a new all-time high. So the all-time high for BTC was last year, 2025, and it got to 126K. That is 126,100 and 408 something. So that's for last year. Then for last 2 years, which is 2024, you can see BTC was very much bullish. BTC was very much bullish, same as data. Now, remember our SMC strategy. What are we looking out for? Break. Okay, let me ask something now. I want you guys to comment on the charts. Comment now. There are 5 things now I'm looking out for. I'm looking out for five different things right now. Before I begin, what should I be looking out for as I'm analyzing? I need you guys to drop it on the chat. What should I look out for? I want to analyze something now. I'm about to analyze the chart. There are five things that I taught you guys yesterday. What are those five things that I should look out for? The first person to drop it completely would have something for me, from me. The first person to drop it completely and correctly. I'm at the chart now. Okay, Daniel. Okay. He said break of structure, liquidity. Oh, you got it wrong. Not chalk. Which one chalk? Chock. No, I didn't teach that. Um, Other. Oh, you've corrected it. So, okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. Any other person? Any other person? Any other person? Okay. Break of structure. What is this? What is COCH? I didn't put it that way. Okay. I, um, it is CHOCH. That is the short form of it. That's the change of character. All right. Good. Now, okay, Daniel, you will have something from me. So that will be, I'm putting your name down already. Hold on, please. All right. Yeah. So back to business. Thank you, Mr. Okay, Daniel. You have something from me. Back to what we are saying. So I'm looking out for five different things: order block, fair value gap, break of structure, a liquidity, and a market structure shifts to either the upside or the downside. Now, looking at this, you can see something very, 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 very clear. Now, I want to know what's going on BTC. What is going on BTC? I don't know, but let me just check. Here, we had a break of structure. I want you guys to be seeing everything clearly. I want you guys to be seeing everything very, very clear. This is a break of structure. This is another break of structure telling us that what? Bitcoin is bullish. Shows that Bitcoin is bullish. Now, after that, there wasn't any break of structure. Instead, market started retracing. But before that, what happened all this while here? There was an order block that was left out here. It didn't get tapped in. So now, before you continue, please put this thing down. Put this thing down. For every, oh, or do I have to type it in?
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Um, Sorry, I wasn't present in use the like I said before. But I'm looking at the chart and I'm seeing many things. Which one is correct? In five things to look out for. I'm seeing change of character, fair value gap, and I'm seeing a person saying liquidity, MSS, BOS. Which one should we take down? I'm seeing
First of all,
different.
Mr. Kellen, okay, can you hear me, Mr. Kalanishan? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Before I answer this your question, please answer me correctly and be honest. Have you gone to the channel, the Telegram channel, and then have you gone through the screenshots that I dropped right immediately after classes yesterday night? Have you read the screenshot of the written notes that I dropped today? Have you?
No, I
Okay.
haven't.
Very, very, absolutely correct. Because if you have already seen it, if you have already read that particular thing, you wouldn't have asked this question. I wrote out the meaning of fair value gap. I wrote out the meaning and the five things that should be listed out there. The five things that will be looking out correctly. I listed it out there and I
Oh,
explained it. So why haven't you gone through it?
I think I'll go after this class.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me drop something on the channel right now because I don't know. Hold on. Now, let's continue. Try as much as possible to just go through those things. Is posted on my X. Okay. Okay. For your sake, now, let me do something. Killer Nation, are you there? Killer Nation.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. For your sake, I'll drop the screenshot again on the group. Though I've already dropped it on the Telegram, I mean, on my Twitter page. So, but for your sake, I'll drop it here.
Thank you.
I've already dropped it. You've seen it back? You can see the notification from your phone. Yeah?
Yes, I've seen it.
All right, good. Now back to what we are saying. If those here, if you have problem, you can as well, communicate immediately. All right. Uh-huh. All right. Back to what we are saying. So this particular, I was about saying something about entry model, but before that, let me just continue. Now, this particular order block didn't get tapped in. I hope you guys are seeing it. This particular order block didn't get tapped in. Didn't get tapped in. But then I'll leave it out. Let me just put a line at the 50%. Now here is another order block. I believe you guys can see my screen clearly. Can you guys see my screen very well? If you can, please, give me reactions. I want to be very, very sure. So this is an order block. Now, this particular order block is yet to be mitigated, but it seems that price is approaching it. Hmm? Seems that price is approaching it. But then before that, there was a fair value gap here. We all can see this fair value gap. Mind you, after tonight's class, I'll be giving you guys an assignment. I'll be giving you guys an assignment to do, and that will be submitted at the interactive group channel. That particular assignment will be dropped. I mean, it will be submitted at the interactive group, not even on my DM, at the interactive group. That's where I want it to be submitted. If you guys notice here, I'm very much cautious about how I'm placing everything here to avoid what? Mistakes. To avoid mistakes. If you're a rousy person, trust me, trading will be very hard for you. But if you're a calm person, you will find it very much easier when trading because you have to be very, very, very cautious about your decisions on the charts. Now, the reason, if you guys notice now, this is the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap. And price is currently reacting from it. Now, if you guys notice, on my rectangle box, this box I'm using to map out other blocks and rest of them, there's this line between. Now, this is the 50% of the other block. Now, I would say this, I may not remember it to say it again, but listen, for every of my POI, I would only take a trade if there is a rejection from the 50% of my POI. Do you guys get me? Do you guys get me, please? I said for every of my POI, when I say POI, I mean either POI means place point or I mean points of interest. So when I say for every of my POI, meaning either of my order block or breaker block or fair value gap, anywhere I want to take my trade from, for any of them, I would only take a trade only if price taps in and then rejects the 50% of my POI. Now, using a rectangle box to map this out, you can see a middle line, a future middle line between it. Now, this middle line now is the 50% of the other block. That is the 50% of the other block. Now, if price, this I'm explaining is now is called entry model. Okay, that's my entry model. Now, if price didn't respect it by rejecting this 50% points of interest, then I wouldn't consider trading it. If the candle closes below, that's for a bullish or a bearish one. If the candle closes below or above it, no, it only closes with a rejection. All right. Don't worry, we'll get to understand this now, but with time, let me just continue what we are supposed to be doing. I will explain better next time. Now, this is my POI, which is the other block that we are looking out for. So I'll use a line to, map out the 50% of it and then remove the rectangle box. Now we are done with the 12 months time frame. Remember, this is the yearly order block. Same as this one, the yearly order block. Now, again, what other time frame follows the yearly order block? The 6 months time frame. So for the past 6 months, what really happened on the chart? What happened on Bitcoin for the past 6 months? That is from, yeah, the past 6 months. Remember, each candle represents the time frame that we are discussing about. Now, refining our entries. Mind you, as you're analyzing, you keep on refining your entry. Okay? Whatever you do, you keep on refining your entry. Now, you can see what happened there. On the yearly time frame, we all saw that price was this particular place was a valid order, a very valid break of structure. But coming down, on the 6 months time frame, you would see, you get to see that it turns out to be not valid from a week to a week. I don't know if you guys understood what I just said now. If you didn't, please let me know. Do you guys understand what I just explained? I said something. I said, looking at the 12 months time frame, that is yearly time frame. Remember this? Okay, let me go back to the yearly time frame. Let me just go back to the yearly time frame. Hold on. Let me go back to the yearly time frame. From the 12 months time frame, you can see this particular breakup structure was very valid from the wick to the full body of the candle. Remember how I told you guys about the full body of the candle? Now you can see that. Now coming down to a lower time frame, that is lower than the yearly, which is 6 months time frame. You can see that from here, it's no longer valid. It looks like it's no longer valid. But I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I want to see what will happen when we would get to the 3 months time frame. Now getting to the 3 months time frame, you see, it turns out that everything resets again. I don't know if you guys understanding this. It turns out that things tends to reset. Everything tries to reset immediately. Now you have to do what? Refine your entry and still make every of your analysis clean. Because if you didn't keep it clean, it will mess up your, you know, the way you see the chart, or how would I put it? Yeah, it will definitely mess up the way you see the chart. It will do mess up the way you see the chart. So you have to remember this is our yearly order block and this was the yearly order block. Now, another thing that we are seeing here is another order block here. There is another order block here. So map data. That is from the 3 months time frame. That's for the 3 months time frame. Now, looking at everything feels to be seeming all right. Now, what else should we do? We have to go lower to another time frame. So keep doing what? Refining our entry. I hope you guys are following up. Are you guys following me, please? Are you following? Are you following? Comment, let me know.
Yes, boss.
Wait, hold on. Will I say when I don't sleep?
No, my boss,
See,
with active. Oh.
Keller Nation, are you understanding?
Yeah, I'm flowing. I'm digesting the whole thing.
Jasmine, Benjamin, Benita, I hope you all are understanding everything I'm saying here. Richly, are you guys understanding everything here? Okay. Now I would go again. I'll come again. I said, looking at the 3 months time frame, we refine our entry from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. So whatever you are doing, as you are going lower to another time frame, you keep on setting and then analyzing and then reanalyzing, refining your already mapped out, you know, market structures. All right. Now, remember the yearly time frame. This was the yearly order block. This was another yearly order block, and then this was the yearly fair value gap that we cut as well. This was the yearly fair value gap. Now, for the yearly fair value gap, what are we going to do next? We have to go down to another time frame lower, which is what? The 1 month time frame, which is in the 1 month time frame. Now, from the 1 month time frame, you can see I'll have to adjust everything, still keeping everything intact. If you are confused, you have the very freedom of unmuting your mic and then ask your question or say something. I hope you guys are seeing how I'm trying to, keep everything intact so that everything looks very much clean. I have to make everything. And yesterday I told you guys about mapping out this on market structure. You have to be very, very careful, never to neglect anything here. I made mention of that. So, we're looking at this now. We have gotten our break of structure. We are seeing that, oh, price is moving to the upside. Price is moving to the upside. Then what else again happened? There was a break of structure here. Okay, this was the last break of structure before price began retracing to the downside. I hope you guys can hear and see me very well. I mean, you can hear and see my screen very well. I hope you guys do. Can you hear and see my screen very well? Okay, very good. Good. Now, what we were saying, this is 1 month time frame. Now, currently, price is reacting from the yearly fair value gap. That is the 50% of the yearly fair value gap. And this zone now is a very strong zone for reversal. I mean, a very strong zone where price has the chances of moving. Can you guys hear me, please? Sorry. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? My network just glitched. Can you guys hear me, please? Okay. Please, when I ask question, try as much as possible to comment, I beg. Oh, Pico. So, what we were saying here, I say this particular place, now this yearly fair value gap is a very strong zone for Bitcoin to continue moving to the upside. How do I mean? Now, remember, can someone remind me what I said and talked about a breaker block? Can someone remind me of what I talked about as a breaker block? Who can remind me of what I said about breaker block? Comment it on the chat. I need
Um,
to know. Or you can unmute your mic and then say it. What did I say about breaker block?
my boss, you say that breaker block is a failed order block.
Very good. I think who is saying this? Kela Nation Ba?
No, 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 so.
Okay, Nonso. Finally, Nonso is here. Welcome, Mr. Nonso. We will dey look for you.
My boss, no,
We
my
will,
boss, I just they come back. Oh, I just they come back now. So I just there for boss. No more. I just enter the life sharp sharp.
you sabi. You know ball. You know ball. That's very good. All right,
Mm.
good. Keep it up. Hey, I sabi una wey dey active. Well, well. I love that energy. So I said a breaker block. Okay, I've gone to the chat. On the chat now, Ezendo said a failed order block. Good. A failed order block. Okay, Daniel. Then Benita said a breaker block is a failed order block. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Now, looking at this, yeah, I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to check something. I want to remove this line first. What are you guys seeing here? From here, now from here to here. What are you guys seeing here? What are you guys seeing here? What happened here? What is this called?
Um, uh, my boss.
Yeah.
I think on the normal we
Hmm.
saw an MSS downside and which supposed to reverse from there, but market didn't reverse and traded against it.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. I said something happened here. Something happened here. I mean here. Look at where I'm putting on my cursor. Here. From here to here. Something happened here. This is called something. There's something that is called.
Wait,
Remember, I
you
already
mean the
said that.
down distance?
Wait, hold on. Let me go to the chat. I want to check something. Good. Good. Someone already answered it on the chat. A failed order block. Now, this is a failed order block. And then, what did I say about a failed order block? I said a failed order block is a breaker block. Now, because this is already a failed order block, it turns out to become what? A breaker block. Now let me put up the my 50% of my POI here. Now this automatically is my breaker block. Please don't get confused, oh, okay? Don't get confused. I'm trying to make a very good illusion. Remember, price is currently reacting from a yearly fair value gap, oh, but coming down to the monthly time frame, we saw that here is actually a breaker block. And you know what I said about breaker block? I said a breaker block is a failed order block. Now this order block got failed. Now turning out to become a valid breaker block. Now let me clean it up and then keep it back to the line there, this which is breakup structure. Now we've known and seen that this was a valid breaker block. Let's check. Now I want to say something. Have this in mind. This is more like, I would say, one of the secrets in this particular trading. Now I'm saying this out of experience, and I'm saying this out of the knowledge and how far I've studied so far. Now, whenever you are having a breaker block, at that same particular place, there is always chances or possibility that you would see an order block resting there. Do you guys got what I just said? Whenever you see a breaker block, at that same particular place, you would definitely get to see an order block resting there. You see, anything I say that this is a secret, make sure you put it down. Like, I don't know how to explain, but anything I'm about to say and I say, put this down, this might be a secret. Always put it down. All right? They know the third person. So, back to what we are saying. I said this was a failed breaker block, yeah? Now, price, after breaking above it, you can see the consolidation that occurred here. You can see the consolidation that occurred here. I hope everyone here knows what is called consolidation. You know, we have uptrend, downtrend, and a consolidation. A consolidation is when the market is moving at a particular range, not moving to the upside, not moving to the downside. So that's called consolidation. So all this that happened here is consolidation. Now, this consolidation, that one aside, remember this was a failed order block. Now, I say something that most time the breaker block have a resting order block sometimes in it. Now, may I looking at this, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Here was our yearly fair value gap, and low-key, this is an order block. All right, this was an order block. Now I want to do something. I already say something. The first I made two secrets now. The first one was if price didn't get to my POI and rejected it, I would see that zone as an invalid zone. Now let me map out something here. Can you guys still hear me, please? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, boss.
Yeah. Okay, let me put this down. Let me put it down. I don't want to confuse anybody here. So the entry model I'm about to teach you guys is that, and when price gets to my POI and fails to give a weak rejection, then I'll consider the zone as an invalid zone. Now for bullish setup, price must reject the 50% of the POI and close above it with a weak rejection candlestick. All right. Now this same thing applies for a bearish setup. Then for a bearish setup, price, of course, let me just copy and paste this. I hope you guys understood this right up that I just gave right now about the entry model. Please, if you don't, let me know. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I was typing something here. Can you guys hear me now? I said for the entry model, listen, I said I've already put in it here. For the entry model, when price gets to my POI and fails to give a weak rejection valid zone of the POI and close above it with a weak rejection candlestick. Then for a bearish setup, price must reject the 50% POI and close below it with a weak rejection candlestick. I hope you guys got it. If you don't, you drop me a chat or let me know. All right. Now, back to the thing I was saying here. Back to what I was explaining here. Now, I said, please, Akada, mute your, cover your screen. I mean, lock up your screen. Lock up your screen, please. Now, this here is an order block, right? I don't know if I'm communicating. This is an order block, right? Can you guys see it? This is an order block, right? Good. Now, this order block, what's the first candle? I think I forgot to attach it. When price gets my PI, I face to okay. Now, the first candle that tapped in into this order block, what happened here? It's locked up with a valid what? Weak rejection, and it closed above it from the 50% POI. Let me use my line and then draw it down so that you guys will get to understand what I just explained now. Let me remove the box. Now this was an order block. Sorry. Now this was an order block. Yeah. This was an order block. Now this order block, the first candlestick that tapped into it, what happened? It's rejected. Remember, we are bullish. All right, from our analysis here, all this why we are bullish. So now the first candlestick that tapped in, this is the monthly order block, oh, mind you. The first order block, the first candle that tapped in rejected and then closed above it, which is here. Same thing here. The second candle rejected as well. The third candle rejected as well. Then this candle now, because of retracement, is coming back to the yearly fair value gap. Good. Now we are done with the monthly time frame. What's the next candle below the monthly time frame? What are we having and then what are we seeing here? Now from the weekly time frame, we are getting to see that, oh, as price is reacting all this while, this other block now, this other block, after its reaction, price broke below it and then came to this yearly fair value gap thing. Don't be left out though. Don't be left out. Now, back to what I was saying here. Now, from the weekly time frame, you can still see that everything, the structure and everything is still clear. We are still bullish. And remember, this was our yearly order block here. This is another yearly order block. Now, this is around if BTC should come back to 8K, which is absolutely impossible. Though it can happen, no, but for now, it's impossible for now. Now, this particular place is another yearly order block, which is the 50% of it, which is around 30K. Around 30K right now. Now, another point here is this showing that we are bullish, 100%. We are bullish. Now, for this monthly order block, now we have come down to the year and the weekly time frame. We have to refine everything. We have to refine everything that we are looking out for. Now, what happened here? As price was moving up, there was a break of structure here. There was another break of structure here. Price now, after getting to this point, it failed to break above it. After getting to this point, it failed to break above it, creating us a all-time high on Bitcoin, which is around 126,000. So that is what the last place where the buyers had their business. Now, price started retracing back. Price chart started retracing back. Now, following our normal market structure and the rest of them, you can see how price was moving from here, kept on moving. It kept on moving. And you see, price broke below this particular low here, which is the lower high. It broke below it and then started moving down. Now, I'll pull out this drawing. I hope you guys actually know that this drawing now is basically what I taught you guys, isn't it? What I talked to you guys about market structure, about uptrend and then downtrend. This is basically what I taught you guys. I hope I'm communicating. Am I communicating with anyone here? All right. Okay. Now, this was what I thought about market structure yesterday. I'll delete this. Now, from our diagram, we can see that here was our what? Here, particular here, I want someone to answer this. What is this particular place called? Unmute your mic and answer this question. What is that place called? This particular place down that I just held here.
It is the change in character.
Good. MSS or change of character. Good. Now, after the change of character, what began happening? Price started breaking structure to the downside, right? Price started breaking structure to the downside. Now, I want to ask, now we have gotten our order block, we have gotten our BOS, we have gotten our MSS, and then now for this particular place now, we can see, I want someone to check and notice what happened here. What can you guys see and understand what happened here regarding order block and then fair value gap? What do you guys observe here? If you observe anything, let me know by unmuting your mic and then say something. What do you observe?
The market is ranging.
Yes, of course, the market is ranging. It is ranging, but regarding what I taught you guys about order block and then fair value gap, there's something that occurred there.
Sir, please, I don't get the question. Where do you say something occur?
I said, look at this around here. Around here, and I just circled now. Around here. Something, remember, I told you guys why analyzing, always refine your market structure analysis. Okay, so as you are going down to the lower time frame, something happened here. There is an order block here, but before an impulsive move here. There is another order block here, and this is the impulsive move. That was what I was asking. That was what I was asking. Now, this order block here, how do we know if it is valid? Let's check something here. This is the weekly order block that we had. Now, from the weekly order block, this was the result that we got. Now, put this down. Put this down. If by in SMC strategy, the liquidity is always closer to the POI. Liquidity is always closer to the POI. Put it down, please. Liquidity is always closer to the POI. Now, me looking at this, this is an order block. The weekly order block that we saw here, which is closer to the what? The liquidity. Now, this is liquidity here. Now, what do we do? Let's go down to the lower time frame, which is the what? The daily time frame. Now, from the daily time frame, we can see that price, this particular order block that we were hoping for at the monthly time frame, I mean during the weekly time frame, turns out that here it wasn't valid. It wasn't really valid. You can see it. But if you say, let me refine this now, it is the order block, which is before the impulsive move. Now refining it, using our entry model, you see, it didn't respect our entry model. So I'll have to take it out and then stick to what? Our yearly fair value gap. Even the monthly order block failed here. You can see as price closed below it, so I'm not taking the monthly order block. I'll have to leave it. Now, since we are having this fair value gap, SMC traders, most of the time, not always, not most of the time, always, we take our trade from breaker block and order block. But there are some other traders who can also trade from fair value gaps. Now, remember, this was our yearly fair value gap, right? Now, looking closely at the yearly fair value gap, if you notice well, there is something that is showing up here, which is what? An order block. This tiny order block you are seeing here. I hope you guys are seeing this tiny order block here. Can you guys see this tiny order block? Then extending it, let me extend it to the current market price. Now extending it, you can see that the first candle that tapped in here closed with a rejection above. Remember, we are bullish. Second candle rejected, third one rejected, and this one also, it's rejecting as well. Showing us what? That, oh, we are actually valid. And remember as well, not just that we are just valid with what we are doing. On the monthly time frame, I mean on the yearly time frame, this particular fair value gap that we are mapping out here was also a failed order block, making it what? Another confluence to confirm that, oh, this point is a very strong zone for a reversal to the upside. I hope you guys are getting me. I hope I didn't get confused this thing. Any confusion here, please? If you are confused, please let me know. Let me know if you are confused. You can unmute your mic and say we are confused.
Please, that BOS to the current price. I don't understand how it got rejected at the last tap.
You're talking about this BOS, this particular BOS here. This thing I put out here. This one.
No. That one you just explained now.
The fair value gap.
Yes.
Now we did it. Did you just join now? Please who is asking question here? Who is asking question? I want to know, please.
I'm the one asking question.
Please, what is your name? What is your name? Let me know people here.
Chitsin.
Okay, Mr. Chitson. Oh, Chidesin or Chitson, yeah.
Chidesin.
Chidesin, okay, good. I don't know if I call it correctly, but no problem. Now, Mr. Chidesin, did you join earlier when we started doing this top-down analysis?
Yes. I understand everything. I just got confused.
Remember the play that I showed you guys that was the one that was the yearly fair value gap, which was this point.
Yeah.
I marked it out with a line bar.
Yes.
And then I told you guys that price is currently reacting from it, Abi.
Yes.
Now, when we go to the monthly time frame, I also mapped out another block resting around that area.
Exactly.
Remember? Do you remember?
Exactly. Yeah,
Good.
I remember.
Now, still on that yearly time frame, this particular fair value gap, I told you guys that there was a failed order block there
Trade
when I
order
asked
block.
question.
Yes.
Yeah. And I told you that it's lying or resting at that same zone. That failed order block, which is a breaker block, plus this yearly fair value gap is another strong confluence or zone for price to transcend and move to the upside. Do you get it now?
I understand now. Thank you.
Now back to what you're saying. I say looking at this yearly fair value gap, I saw on daily time frame, I saw this particular what? This particular order block here, which came before the impulsive move. Remember the definition of order block that I gave you guys. Now making this zone valid. And using my entry model on that zone, on this particular order block, what did I saw? I saw that the first entry, it respected my entry model. The second candle, everything that happened there respected my entry model. Now, what does that mean? Can someone tell me what action should we take now? We should position for buy or a sell? Should you position for a buy or a sell?
A sell.
Why?
Because it's gonna. How will I explain it?
Just pour out your heart. Anyhow you explain it. I'm not judging you, okay? You are a learner. I'll understand. So say how you understand it.
Because as they are rejecting it, it means that it still have the it still have the strength to still go up.
Now calm down. Jasmine, you said sell. Now everybody calm down first. I know say when our brain don't they shake. Now brain don't they throw bomb, but calm down. Now, remember, we were bullish. Okay, let me take you guys back. Everybody, please pay attention. I told you guys this in earlier. Say this particular class would shake people's brain, and it's already shaking you guys' brain. Now, let me take you back to the yearly time frame. Let me take us back to the yearly time frame. Now, from the yearly time frame, look at this. This was our yearly order block that I mapped out with a line at the 50% of it. Bar, isn't it? I need your reactions, so I need your communication now. I need your communication. Who remember this as the yearly order block that we mapped out? Then I used, okay, all of us remember. Then this was another order block here. Remember, an order block is that which is before an impulsive move. Now this is another order block, but good. Then I told you guys that this is a fair value gap, and mapping it out, the fair value gap now, price is currently reacting to the 50% of the fair value gap. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Price is currently reacting to the 50%. Now let's go down to the monthly time frame. Now this is yearly time frame. Now let's get down to 6 months time frame. Down to the 6 months time frame, okay. Everything seems okay. Let me go down to the 3 months time frame. Let me show you guys something. Okay. What I was looking for is not here. Probably will be on the 1 month time frame. Absolutely. Now this is it. This was what I was about showing you guys. I said something here. That this that occurred here from here to here. This is another block. I hope you guys know. Look at this. This candle. This candle here. This candle here is another block. Remember? But what happened? Price came here, and then this thing here is another block. This thing here is another block. But price came, and then price failed it, and then continue moving to the upside. Price didn't respect this particular order block here. I hope you guys are getting me. I hope you guys are getting me. If you are, please comment. Or I want you guys to, I want to be very, very sure. I don't want dulling. People that were here yesterday saw the energy that we discussed with. So I need that energy here. I need that energy. You can unmute, you are free to unmute your mic and say something. Eh? They know the beat person for here. So you can unmute your mic and then say something. Don't be afraid. All right? You're a learner. And I will always teach you. So don't be afraid. Now, back to what we were saying. Price failed this other block, and regardless of the fact that the price failed it, what happened? It turns out to become a breaker block. Now, unfortunately, this breaker block was our yearly fair value gap. Our yearly fair value gap was resting there. It turned out to become a breaker block. Now, what happens when price turns out to become a breaker block? Price comes back to it, so respect it, and then move to the opposite direction. If you get confused, you got confused regarding the what I mean by a breaker block, you go to the Telegram channel and check the screenshot there. I explained it there, and I gave also a diagram on it. Now, price giving
Okay,
us
sir.
this. You got it. You got the answer, right?
Yes, yes. So I want to ask you, okay, because it's a failed breakup, a failed order block, price will
Uh,
still come back to
Definitely.
to. Okay, 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 okay.
90%, 80 to 90% of the time, price will definitely come back to it. Now back to the 24-hour time frame. Now on the 4 hour on the daily time frame, which is 24-hour time frame, I told you guys there is an order block here, and price respected it. So no need again. Let me just remove this particular box and then stick to this particular detail. Now we have seen and we have seen that price is already at our POI. You can see that price is already at our POI. What should we do? Should we position for a sell or should we position for a buy?
Buy.
Dear traders, what should we do? A buy or a
We should
sell?
position for buy. A
A
buy.
buy,
Buy.
a buy.
Okay, good. 100%. Because why? Can someone tell me the reason? Why should you position for a buy?
Because because you rejected 50% of the
Okay.
POI.
No, okay, that was one of the reasons. I need a very concrete reason why we should position for a buy. Someone said they sell. Akada, please, can you tell me the reason why we should sell? I'm not judging you. Can tell me the reason why we should sell. And if there is a reason for that, I will stick to it. But for now, can you like tell me the reason why we should sell? Unmute your mic. I don't know. Akada, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, please, can you like tell me the reason why we should sell?
Okay, I think for me, I'll just say what I thought, Sha. I
Okay.
think that this market is crawling down,
Okay.
and it's retest to that because support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. It 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 keep trying to I just understand it keep trying to touch down past that fair value gap. I don't know if it makes sense, Sha, but I just say this.
All right. You just made a statement about RBS and then SBR, whereby we have resistance becomes support and then support become resistance. Now, for that part, price hasn't yet broken below this now. Hmm? Price is yet to break below this. Price hasn't broken below it. Had it been that price have already broken below it and then gave us a valid break of structure to the downside, then would say that, oh, this is now a valid downtrend. But from our top-down analysis, all of us here can see that price reacted from a yearly fair value gap and still resting where at the other the breaker block that we had before. I hope we all are getting it right now. I hope you all are getting everything clear now. Good, good. Now, back to what we are doing. We should position for a buy. All right. So I would say this particular zone that we are, I would say this is a yearly fair value gap plus. I'll put it plus. A yearly fair value gap plus a breaker block. A yearly fair value gap plus a breaker block. Now, what should you do? We move down to 4 hour time frame. What should you be looking out for? Buy opportunity. Okay. You should be looking out for what? A buy opportunity. Now, price has tapped in here from the 4 hour time frame. Price tapped in and then rejected. You can see the rejection that price made. Price tapped in and then rejected this particular place. Now, what should you do? Go down to lower time frame to find what? Our entry. Now, on the 2 hour time frame, price is already creating something. It created something here and it's creating another impulsive move. But this candle is yet to be closed for us to determine what is going on. So, but for now, we're still going to watch and see what is going on. That is one thing about trading. Trading is all about patience and you waiting to know what price will give out to you before you take decisions here. That's how trading works. Now, because we are not seeing anything on the 2 hour time frame, we go straight to the 1 hour time frame. Now, from the 1 hour time frame, hold on. Please hold on a bit, Abel. Just hold on a bit, please. Now, back to what we are saying here. From the 1 hour time frame, this is what we are having here. Price is giving us this. So nothing to decide for now. Then on the 30 minutes time frame, what do we have? Now, on the 30 minutes time frame, price just gave us something. But I'll validate more on our entry time frame, which is the 15 minutes. Now, from our 15 minutes, which is our entry time frame, nothing has been done so far. Okay? Nothing has been done so far. I can't at this point decide for a sell or a buy. Although the current trend of the market is a sell, but with the market reaction, it is still a buy. I don't know if you guys just understood what I'm just saying here. Price is bullish. All right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Eh?
I said yes, sir. For me, there is a possibility for that place, for that trade to form another BOS and still go up.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Sorry, pardon. Pardon. Pardon, sir, I didn't get you. What did
I
you say, sir?
I said I said for me there is possibility for that trade to still form another BOS at that point you are and still trace up.
Yeah, there is every possibility of that because why? We are bullish. 100%. There's 100% possibility of that. But the reason why I'm not taking any decision here is that although there is already an order block here, there is already an order block here, and then again, there is already a fair value gap here. Abi, we
Yes.
all can. This is an order block. This is a fair value gap. But there are three more things that are missing, which is what? Who can answer that? Three more things are missing. Three more things are missing. Can someone tell me about it?
Can I
Can
say
I
it?
say? Okay, don't worry.
Eh?
Did I-
Soft.
Market structure, market structure shift,
Yeah, market structure shifts. That's
liquidity,
one. Liquidity, good. One other thing remaining.
and reconstruction.
Exactly. We have gotten our order block here. We've gotten our fair value gap, but there's no liquidity yet. There's no market structure shift. Now, there's this market structure shift I'm looking out for here. Price has already tapped in here, but it haven't give us a market structure shift around here. I need to see a market structure shift. Okay. And then when I see a market structure shift and then a retracement to that market structure shift, then I will validate everything that will be going on here. Then I will say, oh, price is ready to push up. But the fact that there isn't anything going on it yet, I wouldn't consider taking decisions on it. Instead, I would leave it and then do what? I'll speculate more. I'll watch and see what would happen. Okay. My job is as a trader is to speculate. Your job as a trader is also to speculate, to see, to be patient, and not just to force the trade. Do you guys get me? Do you guys got what I just explained now? Someone said, Omo, I didn't get 40% of this class. I already say something. If you didn't get anything, ask question. Mr. Okeke Daniel, can you please ask your question? I'm calling you up now. Where are you having issues? Daniel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You are here, but you are not here. Alpha, what's going on? What's going on?
Okay,
What's going on?
my issue is much, but it's not also much. I think I started having issues from when we started talking about POI. I think when POI came in from that is it 6 months 6 months time frame, something like that. I think that was where I got confused. But
Is
I
it,
think
is it
but I think after
continue?
that there are some places I also understood very well, but it's just like no. I understand, yeah, I don't understand this side, just like that.
Then the
So
POI you're talking about that you say you didn't understand, is it the part that I made mention of the entry model?
yes, exactly. The whole entry model stuff, I don't just grab.
Uh-huh. Now wait till you for talk since now. Now let me
I didn't want to cut you off now when you were still explaining.
I just made a statement here that you are free to cut me off whenever you are having issues with anything here. Okay? You're a learner. So you can cut me off whenever you have
Okay,
questions.
and one other thing I'm confused about. This uh, this other block we talked about, uh, I'm confused though. I don't know if I am permitted to like draw on your screen or something.
Okay, I draw something now.
Okay, we talked about other block. So let's say, for example, now the other block we're talking about, let's take here for example.
Okay.
So is that the other block or this other green color? Like which of them is the other block within both of them? I don't know
Wait,
if I don't know if you get me.
wait. First of all, okay. Are you talking about you talked about this one now, but
Yes. Is that the other block?
that one is an other block. That is an other block. That was this time frame is what again?
This is in 15 minutes time frame, I
That is
think.
15 minutes. This is 15 minutes time frame. And 15
Minutes.
minutes time frame gave us this particular other block, Abi.
Yeah.
Good. Now, what is your question?
No, I'm just like confused. We talked about we said if I'm not mistaken that
Is it about the 50%?
yes, exactly. That place we're talking about taking 50% of your other block and the
POI?
rest. Yeah.
Okay. Now, why I say that is that now listen now. Listen. Okay. I get you. Whenever we have a trade setup right now, whenever we have a trade setup, whether a buy setup or a sell setup, I hope you're hearing me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Good. Now, whenever we are having a trade setup, whether bullish or bearish, if price comes to our POI, when I say POI, what do I mean?
Point of interest.
Exactly, point of interest, which is either what or what.
Please, me, I don't know.
That your POI can either be fair value gap or breaker block or an order block. Okay?
I'm with you.
Now,
I'm with you. Just go on. I'm with you.
good. Now, whenever you are having a trade setup, when price is approaching that your POI, and then price taps in. When price taps in that POI, for example, a bullish form now. So let's say now, price have already given us maybe a break of structure, and then it comes back, with another break with a market structure shift here. It's a market please don't mind my drawing, I don't know how to draw, no vex. Then price retracing back down, and then might have maybe when it is coming down, it might have already created maybe some sort of liquidity around here. Then when price is coming down, remember, I would have this. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry. Let me put down this. These are other block, oh. Abi? These are other block. Now, the 50% of this other block, shey na that middle line, we there for this rectangle. Abi?
Yes, yes, yes.
Good. Now, that is the 50%. You can see it's equal, the 50%. Now, as price is coming down, and it taps in, as it taps in this particular place, and then rejects with a weak rejection, and then continue moving to the upside. That rejection that it gave around here, I will know that yes, this particular uh, setup is valid. But if it didn't give me that weak rejection that I want to see, and then closes below it, if the candle closes below this 50%, then there is 98 possibility, or should I say 95 possibility of price not respecting this zone again. Instead, what will happen? It might just give you a view once profit. We call it view one profit, and then it will start dropping down. You understand? But if price gives you a weak rejection here and closes above this 50%, there's every chances that price will do what? Continue to move to your direction. I hope you understand this explanation right now.
Yes, yes, yes. I understand.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand.
Now, because of this, remind me after I might forget to, but just remind me after the session. Let me drop a screenshot, about 5 to 10 screenshots or any number of screenshots of trades that triggered off with a weak rejection and the ones that failed because price didn't respect the entry model. Okay, so that will give you a better understanding. Okay, I'll drop a screenshot of the past trade that I've taken, showing
So,
you
so,
this.
so what we are saying now is, let's say, for example, with the
Mm,
50% of this other block being drawn out, okay, let's say price comes down, okay, and gives us a weak rejection from that 50%. So
mm,
automatically, let's say we have a 98% chance that price will, it will go up from there.
yes.
That is after giving us a weak rejection.
Yeah, that's first candle that will enter that place. The first candle, the very first candle.
That will enter there. That will enter
The
that
POI.
other block region.
Yeah, other block or breaker block. That first candle there. Uh-huh.
Okay. So if it does not give us a weak rejection and it just closes below it automatically, according to you, say you just give us a view on profit and then
It's either it gives you a viewer's profit or it will continue tanking down, it will continue dropping. Now,
okay.
the reason I'm very much confident saying this is that I have a very good track record of this, a recorded journal of it. I mean, I can provide over, then you can call it now either 10, 20, 30, or 40, even 50 screenshots of the ones that failed and the ones that went well, using this example I just gave now. Ehen. So that is why I'm saying this way because I learned it out of experience and I have to figure it out myself. I figure it out to myself. I hope you understand now. Everything is clear now, ba?
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
I think some other person benefited from this particular question that you asked, Seth. Well, everything is going well. So I think now you are now 100% understanding everything you're doing here.
Yes, yes. I am following up now.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I appreciate that. Any other person here? Any other person, unmute your mic now and say something, and I will clear you up. Don't be afraid. I know be ghost. Any problem? Unmute your mic and say something. Unmute your mic and say something. Okay. Nobody's saying anything. Then I'll continue.
Okay. I have a question here.
All right, Benjamin.
Uh,
Good evening, sir.
in this, good evening, sir. Please,
Yeah.
this your other block. I
Yeah.
thought the other block is the bearish candle opposite with the bullish candle. But here you draw the bullish candle as another block,
Same
if
same
I'm
thing
not
I
Now,
was
mistaken.
same thing I was confused about earlier.
good. Now, when I was explaining about this other block yesterday, I forgot to put that the colors can actually be the same as well. Okay, because there are some times that you get to see that the colors are the same. This thing that is here now is an order block. Remember what I said that an order block is that candle that is before an impulsive move, Abi,
Yes,
right? Good. Now, this candle is before an impulsive move, no be so.
yes.
It's before an impulsive move. Now, that candle that is before an impulsive move is called what? An order block. Okay. When I was discussing, it was later after the class that my mind got to it when I was studying personally because yesterday I had to sleep around 2 a.m. when I was done studying. Then it came to my mind that, oh, I didn't put out this for you guys yesterday that the colors can actually be the same sometimes. But know you that most of the time the color are different. Now let's check. This is an order block. You can see it was before an impulsive move. You can see two different colors. This is another order
Yeah.
block, two different colors. Now let me check another place. Okay, now this is the one that is the same color. Are you guys seeing it now?
Yes.
Daniel, hope you are seeing this thing now.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm saying.
Now this is another color here. Let me check another color again. You can see this, two different colors. I hope you are seeing everything now. Let me find more. Okay, look at this bullish one. You can see before an impulsive move. I hope you guys are understanding it. This is another order block here before an impulsive move. Lawrence and Daniel, I hope you
Yeah,
guys are.
I can hear you.
Now this is another one. Now I believe you guys see how it works now, and your questions are being cleared up, right?
Yes. Okay.
Good, exactly. Now back to what we were saying. Any other
One more,
question? By the
yeah, one more
Okay,
thing, one more thing. So are
okay.
we saying our POI can either be another block or a breaker block or your FVG?
Yes, your POI can either be a breaker block, an order block, or a fair value gap.
Omo.
This is very funny, but calm down. Oh, you get to learn it. Hey, guy. Don't worry, you get to learn it, okay? Don't worry with time. We're here with you guys. I'm here with you guys. I know that this is your first timer and you in a way not to really get it well, but just stick by and then stay. You get to understand more. So now back to the chart. Like I said, this BTC, no decision is being taken. Why? Our conferences are not complete. So instead of forcing or trying to trade or out of boredom, no, we do what? We step out. So I have to clean this off and then I'll step out. Later, I'll come back to the chat and check if price has given me the confluences I needed. If it hasn't given me the confluences I needed, I'll do what? I'll ignore it. Okay? It's not my father that made the market. My papa do market. You understand? Good. So that is it for Bitcoin. We are done analyzing Bitcoin. Now I'll analyze one more pair, which is Euro USD. Euro USD. So I will head back to what yearly time frame because I want to see the storyline of what have been happening on this particular. Oh, I already had the storyline here. Ah, to start explaining this. Okay, hold on. Let me check if I. Okay, okay. Please, I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Now, me looking at this particular Euro USD from the yearly time frame. I've already analyzed this before, but I'll explain the market structure here. Me looking at this, we can see that what price is on a downtrend. Abi,
I've been bearish for.
good. It has been bearish since when? Since 2008. Euro USD have been bearish since 2008. Now this is the storyline of Euro USD, and it's still doing what? It's still dropping. Now let's go down to lower time frame. Let's know what happened 6 months ago on Euro USD. Now 6 months ago on Euro USD, we saw that price is still continue its movement. Now here, okay, I think this is a lower time frame order block. This is another lower time frame order block. Now this is another order block here. But maybe inside here, maybe on a lower time frame, that was where I got to map this out as a breaker block. And you can see how price tapped into it. I believe you all are not confused and you're understanding this and I'm showing you here. Please don't get confused though. Are you here with me? Okay. Don't get confused. I'm explaining the chart very well for you guys now. Now, still having everything intact. Let's go down to a lower time frame. Let's see what's happened here. 6 months time frame, then the monthly time frame. Now, from the 3 months time frame, what are we having here? This is it. Everything's still getting clearer and then clearer. Can see the break of structure to the downside, break of structure to the downside. Hmm? Now, it's obvious and valid that what price would continue dropping. All these things would continue dropping. Now, let's go down to monthly time frame. I believe you guys, you all are understanding the chart too. I hope you guys are
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
understanding.
sir.
Yeah.
This Euro self is more understandable than that one.
Yes, I know. Someone said many don't run though. Forex is very complicated. You have to be, I don't know how to put it, but you have to like calm down and then learn it. You have to calm down. You have to calm down and then learn it. And you can only learn it very well from a person who can actually teach you better, not just anyone. uh So you can see the structure. Everything just clear. Everything just clear. You can see the structure, price respecting it, price respecting this. You can okay now look at another block. Lawrence, you are here. You can see this other block that had the
Yes,
same color with this one. You can see it,
yes.
but
I've seen another one. So yeah, this one exactly.
exactly. Now you can see the liquidity here. Everything's sweet. See this liquidity here. Perfect setup. Sweet setup. Ah, sure. See as everything clean. Now look at this place. A breaker block. You see how price respected it and still dropping. Now let's go down to weekly time frame. With the current market structure now, price after tapping this breaker block, price is now had now been dropping. Price have been dropping, 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 dropping. Just trying to clean off all these things here, these excesses here. Now, since price has been dropping here, you can see price is approaching all these levels. All these levels. So what we should focus more on what? On this particular Euro USD is what? Sell or buy? What should you focus on Euro USD? Sell or buy?
Bye.
So, mhm.
Someone said buy, someone said sell. Now, I want to who is the person that said buy? Can you please come up? Hello, who
I'm
is
the
the person that
one.
you Nonso you? Is it you?
Chidesin.
Okay, Chidesin. Chidesin,
Mm. Yeah.
why do you say buy? What happened to the sell? Like, why considering buy? You
Okay.
can you're free to air your opinion.
I'm considering buy because that place we have our week. You already mark it.
Hmm.
So we are expecting that the market. We are expecting that the price will still go down to that place. So you have to buy and take that week. Maybe take it and still even go down more. Safe. The possibility of going down is high. That's why I say buy.
I'm confused. Can you like please like use draw on the chart? Let me see what you're talking about. You can draw. Draw
Okay.
on the chart. Let me see what you're talking about.
Okay. I say here.
Yeah.
There is possibility that it will still be going down. That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's for sale now, Abby.
Okay. Mistake.
You made a mistake. You see that? You have to be very careful. Oh. You have to be very, very, there's this set of person that I thought around, should it, okay, earlier this year, there's this set of people that I thought around earlier this year. All of them, there's a problem that they had. All of them, like, I mean, all of them, there were about 14 of them. Yeah, 14. The whole numbers here, all of them, they were 14. All of them, they had a problem, which is identifying trend. You see someone, the person will manage and identify the whole trend of the market. Then at the end of the day, the person will be taking an opposite trend trade. Maybe from the higher time frame, the person have already marked out his order block and every market structure as per bullish structure. But coming to the entry time frame, he'll be selling. Imagine someone that is bullish. Oh, these things are confusions. Just try and open your eyes. Eh? Open your eyes. Open your eyes. You get why? Hold on, let me clean up this, please. Now, from the weekly time frame, price is still dropping. Hmm? Price is still dropping. The next lower time frame is this 24-hour time frame. Now, from the 24-hour time frame, hey, who is seeing something here with me? I don't know who is seeing some same thing I'm seeing right now. Is anyone seeing the same thing I'm seeing
Uh,
right now?
Yeah.
uh, A lot of OB.
A lot of OB. Now, look, everyone look closely here. You guys saw that?
Yes, sir.
Do you saw that?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
That is FVG.
No, Jesus. Please, who understood I just drew right now?
Failed, failed order block.
A failed order block, which is what? A breaker block, right?
Yeah.
Daniel, you say you don't see anything. This is an order block. Oh. Price came in and tapped the first one, came in again and tapped the second one. Then it came
Okay.
and broke below it. See that thing I explained about the 50%. And you can see price is already dropping below it. I'm not even dropping any screenshot. Price is already teaching you what I just said right now. You guys can see it, ba? Daniel,
Yes. I can see it. I can see it.
good. It's clear here. Now this is a failed order block, making it what? A breaker block. Now let me use my my line and then map out the 50% of it so I won't get confused. Personally, I don't like using all this rectangular box on my chart because it doesn't make my chart look okay to me personally. I rather use lines. Like this, it's a lesser noise than all those rectangular boxes. So now from the daily time frame, price is bearish. So whatever we should be doing on Euro USD should be what? Sell. Now let's go down to 4 hour time frame. Now on the 4 hour time frame, from the 4 hour time frame is what we are having here. Is what we are having here. Now price did what? I think okay. This seems a bit tiny here. I'm looking for a valid break of structure. So from the 4 hour time frame, I didn't see it. Let me go down to 2 hours time frame. 2 hour time frame seem not to show me better stuff. Head straight to 1 hour time. 1 hour time frame. Let me just keep observing. Good. Excellent. I just saw something right now. Price just gave me what I've been yearning to see. I hope you guys saw it right now. Who saw what I just saw right now? At that breaker block level, who saw something there? I just saw something now.
It, it, it has turned to an order block.
Automatically, and I said it here, I said, whenever you're having a breaker block, there's a time frame that you get to while analyzing, while doing your top-down analysis, you get to see what? An order block resting at that same level. Remember, it's a breaker block, oh, but for a very valid, stronger, I'll call it a very valid, stronger confirmation, you still get to see an order block there. Do you get me? And now we have seen it. Now this is an order block. You can see it here. Still at that particular breaker block line, though. You can see it here. Very clean. Is this kind of setup I would like to risk? I would like to risk so hard on it. Now,
Omo.
what are we? For real, like honestly, I love this kind of setup. You can see how neat it is now. It's very clear here. Now we have our other block. Where is our fair value gap? You can see it here. Still on the 1 hour time frame. Oh. Wait, let me just analyze this. This is our fair value gap. Sorry. Yeah. This is our fair value gap. Then here is our what? Our other block. Now, where is our liquidity? First of all, let me check the break of structure. Here is a break of structure. Here is a break of structure. Here is, okay, this is not valid break of structure. Here's another break of structure here. A valid one. A valid break of structure. Now let's go down to 30 minutes time. Sorry, 45 minutes first. I want to check something there. 45 minutes time frame. Let's see what do we have. Okay, straight to 30 minutes instead of wasting time on here. Good. Now on the 30 minutes time frame, I'll refine my entry as this. Now let me take out this fair value gap. Now, who saw something here? From the 30 minutes time frame, remember this was the other block I mapped out to, but there wasn't an immediate fair value gap around it. So I'm looking for a very better one. Let me go down to 15 minutes time frame. Good. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, what are we seeing? I saw this. I saw this very other block here. I saw this very other block, so I'm mapping it out. And then where's my fair value gap? Fair value gap is here because it's right after the other block. I hope you are following up. Daniel, Nonso, Kela,
Sure, we are here.
Yeah,
Tops,
yeah.
Melin,
Who is coughing?
Akada. I
Malay.
hope you are here. Where is Akada? Akada, are you here?
The
This guy,
plus what?
this guy don't go sleep. Are we active?
Like the way I slept yesterday.
Very active, very active.
Good. I love the
Oh,
energy. I love the energy. I love the energy here. I love the energy here. Now, the other block is here. The fair value gap is here. And then, what again? The break of structure. Ah, God. I'm not going to miss this trade, I swear, God. Now, this is another break of structure here. This is another break of, sweet setup. Jesus, thank God I see this one on time. Although I might not take this trade because this is not the pair I usually trade. So let me just maintain my discipline, man. But guy, this setup sweet, God. And this is another one, break of structure. I believe you guys are understanding all this that I'm drawing now. This is how you be
yes,
analyzing your
sir.
chart. This is how clean I want your chart to look. Although me personally, I know they put all these ones, like all these names, and I just have to like draw my lines because I've already seen what I want to see, and then my chart looks more cleaner. But because of the fact I'm teaching you guys, I have to make everything, very much understandable and not complex. If I show you my personal chart analysis, you'll be very, very confused. I mean, it's a bit complex. It, it looks simple, but a bit complex. Now here is the final. This is the last break of structure that we had before market began moving to the upside. Now, good. I want to share a secret right now. Put this down. This is the secret. Whenever you have a market structure shift, price would always come back to that zone, any zone below that mark or above that market structure shift to mitigate either a fair value gap, a breaker block, or an other block resting at that zone. Hey, Jesus. I pity those that's missing this class, guy.
So please
I
come
just
again. Come again, please.
put this down. I'll go again. I said, for every market structure shift or a change of character, after price, add this to it. After price have given us a break of structure, showing another valid direction, price will definitely come back to that market structure shift to not either, it will come back to that particular market structure shift to mitigate either a fair value gap, an order block, or a breaker block. It will definitely come back there to mitigate it. any zone, it will come back there to mitigate the zone, either below or above it. I mean, for below would be for bullish movement, then for above would be for bearish movement. So price will definitely come back to mitigate it. Now, do you guys got this explanation I just gave again?
Yes, yes.
Someone said no. Kella Nation said no. Kella, this is what I said here. I said for every market structure shifts, Melin, hey, hey, even if for every market structure shifts, price would always come back to the zone resting at that area. Let me just put it there. Let me just put it, I don't want to make it complicated. Price would always come back to the zone resting around that area. Can either be, especially a fair value gap, it's mostly a fair value gap, can either be a fair value gap, an order block, or a breaker block. Do you get me? Can either be a breaker block, an order block, or a fair value gap. Price will do what? Price will definitely come back to do what? To mitigate it before continuing its movements. Now, let me show you guys something. Now, we have gotten our POI. What other POI is what I'm sorry, what other confluence is still remaining here, traders? Tell me. What other confluence is still remaining for this setup to complete?
Liquidity.
Good. Liquidity. Now, where is our liquidity? This is it here. Why? Because it is that which is closer to where? Our POI. Abi? That is our liquidity. So I represent it as X. That's how I map out my stops. Now, this is a fair value gap here. Everything set everywhere. Bah. Now, having this zone now, having this zone, having this zone, price gave us a market structure shift around here. If I go down to 5 minutes time frame, this would definitely be a valid 5 minutes market structure shift. Let me go down to 5 minutes. Let me show you guys something. Oh, easier market structure shifts. And you can see what happened there. Price came to this zone and then mitigates the fair value gap there. I hope you guys are seeing it. You can see how price came inside this zone and mitigate the fair value gap. I hope you all are seeing it, please.
Yes.
Good. Even from the 15 minutes
Yes.
time frame, even from the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that price mitigated it. You can see how price, came in and then mitigated it and it's rejected. So that is it for the market structure shifts. Don't worry, with time you get to understand more and better. Now, having all this now, where should I place or where should I position? Where should I position for a sell trade on Euro USD? Where someone say Simo.
You have
Guy,
already mapped it out now.
Yes. I want to show you guys something. Calm down. Don't rush. Hmm? Now, listen. I always tell you guys about my entry model. Now, for the fact that I have my entry model, where should I place my sell setup? Normally I should have placed it here because that's my order block now. My sell order block AB. But now, because I make use of 50% of my POI as my entry, so my entry have to be inside the 50%. Then I would have to take my take profit down to this place, the place that price failed to break structure from. I have to take my take profit down to this place. And then my SL should be above the sell side liquidity. I mean, sorry, the buy side liquidity, which is the last place that price reacted from before even creating this. So I'll have to place my SL above it. Now, this setup now is basically 10 pips SL, then 80 Should I say 81 pips? Okay. This is 81 pips SL. Now, which is 1:8 RR. This is a 1:8 RR. So when you are having a 1:8 RR, remember when I taught you guys about risk to reward ratio and then percentage risk. For example, now someone that is risking $5 on this particular trade now, if this trade should go against that person, the person should be losing $5 bar. But if the person should be making profits on this particular trade now, the person should be making up to a
14.
$40. I hope you guys are getting me. So that is the simple calculation.
Yeah.
That's the simple calculation here. So risking and then that's where the concept of taking profits and then stop losses, this is where you apply and then discipline. You see that? So this is a typical example of what? Of a very good clean setup. I hope you guys understood this one.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Daniel. Mr. Daniel, do you understand this?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, sir.
Chijoke, do you understand this? Soft K, do you understand this? Chidesin,
Understand them, nobody continue.
Yes, I
eh?
Yes,
understand
sir.
it.
I understand it.
Not just responding yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. First of all, ask yourself, do I really understand this? If I don't, if you don't, ask your question. Okay? This is even more easier than the
Um,
big.
I want to
Eh?
ask, I want to ask, I want to ask something, sir.
Okay, what is that?
On what time frame was this other block taken from?
Ah, shouldn't me and you do this thing for 15 minutes time frame now? These are entry time frame. Remember this line here, this line, this line here is a breaker block line, Abi, that we mapped out, Abi.
Yes, 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 yes.
Good. And then as we are refining our entry, we got to understand and see that this particular place, the only other block here, a valid one. I know what is a valid other block now. The one that is there before an impulsive move. Now the one that is there before an impulsive move is this one, Abi. So we placed our other block as that. Is your question cleared?
Yes, yes, my question is clear.
Okay, any other question now? Any other question?
Please, can I see the market and the sponsor shift here?
The what?
The market sponsor shift.
The market structure shift here
Yes,
for this particular buy move that is going on right now.
yes.
For this particular buy move that's going on right now, I've already showed you guys which is here. Then going down to 5 minutes time frame. See it here now. Going down to lower time frame, you can see it, but
Okay,
I hope you understand. Any other thing
okay,
else?
okay. I've seen it. No.
Okay. So now today we are able to like explain and dissect the chart very well than better than yesterday. We were able to explain and then dissect the chart very well than yesterday. Yesterday was more about the concept of smart money concept and then explanation of how it works. And then today we entered the chart fully. So it was a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
So outside this now, because someone asked, this is a continuous trend to the downside. The market is just making some pullback. Yes, exactly. This is just a retracement. So where? The place that we are aspiring it to drop from. Place that we are anticipating it to drop from. So that is just it. Any other question here? Any other question? You can still drop on the chat. Okay, I guess not. So far we are done here. And then this particular okay, there's another question. Then this particular session now will be recorded. It's already recorded, safe. It's recorded. Now it will be dropped as well. The other one is being uploaded on the YouTube channel. Okay. But there was a mistake also. It was taken down, but I think he's already uploading the new set of hits. So when he's done, you get to see this one as well too, up there on the YouTube
So
channel.
I want to ask a question.
Uh,
So this totally is just like the implementation of smart money strategy.
sorry, you said what?
Is this the implementation of smart money strategy?
Yes, now.
Okay, okay, okay. So there are other strategies outside this one.
There are a lot of them. They have
Ah,
CRT, SLP, a lot of
oh,
them. There are many.
more because this strategy carry weight too.
Yeah. But this is
This
one thing that
Have,
this is
have you seen
that
SLP, guys?
you said what?
No, he's saying that this SMC is carry weight. I say, have you seen SLP?
SLP self is more like a complex, you know, part of this SMC. I can use SMC to trade. I can use SLP to trade. At the same time, I can even use CRT to trade as well. All those things are just, don't worry, with time you get to understand the basic of it. So it's very, very simple and easy. Do you
And
understand?
sorry to say, funny enough,
Mm.
those strategies, if you check them closely, you will see that they are almost alike, just small, small, and then
All of
changes.
Exactly. All of them are the same thing. All of them, like all of them are totally the same thing. It's just for you to understand it that you'll be like, oh, is this what you guys are just calling names? All of them are just the same thing. You understand? All of them are the same thing. They are very, very, you just change small thing in it. But all of them are just the same thing. So that's it. Any other question here? Okay, now so far there isn't any other question here. So this will be ending now. We'll be ending this now. Then by tomorrow, I'll be dropping, although tonight I'll drop something tonight already, Sha. But by tomorrow, we continue. But before that, I'll drop something I'll be
Is
teaching you guys
is
for tomorrow.
is there class? Is there class tomorrow?
Okay, wait, let me check something. Hold on. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. Earlier before this time, I said we'll be having classes back to back this week, so we can cover up the things that we missed out. Eh? Yeah, I actually said that earlier before now. But since we have already covered the major thing
I
that
was I
we
was I was hoping we used tomorrow like to digest this one more.
Abby, good.
Yeah.
Now, this is it. This is it. This is what happened here. I believe we all here have actually find I mean the MT5 interface. All of us here now can make use of it. Although I'll still drop something on the channel, so I'll be very sure and be certain so that I can start dropping trades there. And not just that, don't worry, I'll update you guys on the channel tonight or tomorrow morning. But any message I drop there from this night, take it serious. Take it serious. Any message I'll drop there tonight and then tomorrow, either tonight or tomorrow, make sure you take it serious. Don't joke with it. So that's it. So for tomorrow, there won't be any tutorials tomorrow. Okay. I'll also update you guys on the channel. There won't be tutorials tomorrow. The next we'll be having tutorials is on Friday. On Friday, still by 8 p.m. Then on Saturday, we'll be having our expertise. I'll drop the topic, and I think I'll be collaborating with but I won't mention their names yet. I'll collaborate with them, two popular persons on X, as on Twitter. So for now, yeah, someone just reminded me of something good. For the assignments, I want okay, I'll drop it for the I'll drop it as well. Thank you for
But
this.
and I'm sorry
Thank you for the
to, can you hear
okay.
me?
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
to, you said you are going I
Huh?
don't know because I came late, Shao. So you said you are
It's
going to, I came late, Shao, so I don't know if you have already touched it because you said we should remind you today. that you are going to talk mainly on liquidity. So I don't know if you've already touched it because I
Yes.
came late.
Now, liquidity. I mean, I'll be making it to be our next topic, basically to be taught on Friday very, very well. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
That is it for Friday topic. Liquidity, basically on liquidity, very, very much on liquidity. And
No.
then I'll give you guys an assignment tonight to do something on the chat. I'll post it on the channel. Then everybody will do the assignment and then drop it as well. Then I'll also, hey, I just mentioned three things I'll do this night. I'll update you guys on next decision to take generally. So that is it for tonight. So thank you, everyone. This is already an hour and sorry, what is an hour? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, we really try you. Someone said, I beg simple assignment, big go. Someone said this is now Omo. This is 2 hours, 30 minutes. Now you all really tried. It means and shows that you are eager to learn and then you are very patient enough. Well, it's all good. It's all good. I appreciate everyone here. Thank you for everything. I'll drop something just as we did yesterday. I'll drop something again. You guys should engage on it, of course. So that is all for today. That is all for today. That's
Sir,
all
one
for
more, one more thing. When we started the class, you said you have something for people that answered question.
yes.
I
Yes,
beg, I
yeah,
You
beg.
it's
did ball. You did
yeah,
ball.
not just you, not just you. There are some other active persons. I'm keeping the records, okay? But towards the end of the boot camp, there's something for you all. Give
Shadayera. My own a
give
rose
me
race.
maybe maybe a helicat. So that a helicat, yeah. If you know helicat, the cat called helicat, you understand. So that is it for now. For tomorrow we continue. All right. So that is it. Thank you, everyone. God bless you, and then have a great night.
And you too.